What's up, everyone? Nice to see you again. And I have another tip for you guys. And today we're going to talk about Amazon accounts. Now, I've made one before on how to open an Amazon account, but now we want to talk about the seller performance. So you have your Amazon account running for a little while, and you want to make sure that everything's running correctly. The reason why today I'm making this episode is because I've had over the years a lot of my clients come in with Amazon accounts, or they're looking to start their Amazon accounts, and all of a sudden their accounts get closed. So Amazon will go ahead and close your account. Now, if you've ever attended one of my lectures here in my office, you would know that the one thing that you have to look out for is your seller performance. If your seller performance, that's what Amazon calls a grouping of different statistics about your account and about you, as far as you managing your account. This is very important to the health of your account and must be kept very, very up to date and with no errors on it, or Amazon will close your account. And once the account is closed, and I say this every single time, once the account is closed, they will not open the account back up for you. I've had some occasions where they'll send you a message for you to repair something in your account, and then they'll review it and they'll reopen it. So they might give you like a chance to fix something, but if it happens again, right, don't count on it being where you get two chances for it. You might only get one chance and then you're done. But if you're one of the lucky people that get two chances, then do not do it again. Or if you get shut down one time, then look for other ways to generate income, okay? Because once they close your account, and I would say this one more time, they will not open your account. And then I've had people ask me, well, how long are they gonna close the account for? When am I gonna be able to open an account again? You will not. You are done as a seller on Amazon. You will not be able to open another account, period. You could argue, you could, protest, you could picket Amazon all you want, but you are not getting your account opened again. So pay close attention to your seller performance. Your seller performance is comprised of, I've written down a few, right? You have claims, order defect rate, policy compliance, feedback, shipping, all which affect in different hierarchy how your account's going to be reviewed. And your account gets reviewed on a rolling 30-day and a 60-day period. So if today is the 1st of March, the next month, April 1st, they're going to review it and make sure that all these components are within their range of approval of approved selling counts. If one of these falls below that range, then they'll send you an email saying, hey, you know what, you need to fix it. And at that point, what I personally do is I stop, I quit whatever I'm doing, and I just wait for those 30 days to pass, and then I do whatever I need to do, because I know if something happens in this period, I'm gonna have a hard time. There's a lot of factors here that I cannot control. One of them is claims. So if I have inventory or some kind of product that I send out and it gets damaged, maybe in my warehouse, it gets damaged, or it gets damaged on the way, or it gets damaged when it's there, or simply the person doesn't like it, then they're gonna raise a claim to it. And I have little control over that because sometimes things just happen. But in the eyes of Amazon, it cannot happen, right? So if somebody buys a product from Amazon and you can't deliver, it looks bad for them. So they do not want a seller that has these issues. Order defect rate, again, this is if you deliver an item and it's defective in any way, this will get marked against you also. And again, here I don't have any control, because if I do send out a product that's good, but once the user or the buyer has it in their home, they don't like it, they're gonna say it's defective and they're gonna return it back to you. So again, if I get 2 or 3 of these in a 30-month period or a 30-day period, then I could have my account closed. So that's very dangerous to me. So I have to always keep track on this on a weekly. If you sell a lot, possibly on a daily basis, minimally on a monthly basis. Policy compliance, this is a new, right? They've added this because there's been a lot of infringements on people's merchandise. Some people are not able to sell a certain product and they still want to sell it. Some people make copies of that of your product and they want to sell it. Sometimes you have trademark or patent infringements on there, and you try to sell it on there. And now Amazon has developed a platform where the owners of these copyrights are able to essentially make a complaint against you. So it's much more tougher to sell things that are not legit in any way. So this is something you have to look at. Feedback, again, you want to have good feedback. If you have bad claims and you have defects on your order, and then you're gonna start getting bad feedbacks. So this is another thing you can't really, control. If somebody gets something and the material is bad, or maybe they're not the quality that they wanted, they're gonna give you a bad feedback, and that's gonna impact your seller performance. Another one is shipping. Shipping you have control over. If you promise 2-day shipping, or if somebody buys something that's prime shipping and it's next day and they get it 2 days or 3 days later, then that's gonna affect your shipping statistics for your seller account. So you want to keep track of your shipping. You want to keep track of when it's shipped out. So if they buy something on Monday and your listing says that it's going to get sent out the next day, then it has to be sent out the next day. If the label ain't printed by the following day, then that's going to affect your shipping. If you have 3 days shipping on your listing, then you have 3 days to send it out, and it will be marked as shipped when the mail carrier actually scans the product into the shipping system. So you want to look into that. These are all factors, again, that affect your seller performance. You want to keep up to date with your seller performance and do not let them fall down. If you get an email from Amazon stating that there's a problem with it, you need to fix it, then fix it and kind of slow down on what you're doing. Give it time for your seller performance to rise back up, because once it falls, again, you will not have any recourse as far as getting your account back. I've had tons of people come in here that depend on it, that make $5,000, $30,000. Their whole livelihood is on Amazon, and they can't pay the rent the following month because they have no business. All their business was on Amazon. I highly do not recommend this. Try to diversify, try to get your own website, try to get some of these other e-commerce, try to do some retail, try to do some other services that will help you out if this does happen. We obviously don't want it to happen. And some of my clients that come in after the fact and ask me why this happened, I tell them, hey, Amazon is just like any other store, and this is something that took me a little while to understand, because you think that because it's your product that you are the owner and you get to say what you want and you're going to dictate the terms of how Amazon is going to handle your product. Amazon will do whatever Amazon wants to do. Okay, they will do whatever they want to do, and they will not ask you any questions. I've had people in here that really like bug Amazon, like every single day they'll send them emails, this and that, and why this, why that, and just be after them every day. Amazon doesn't like that either. So I would recommend that if you're thinking you have rights for all these things, try to find somewhere else to sell your merchandise, because you're gonna have a hard time, and all this time and invested that you're doing for sales in Amazon are gonna be wasted at the end of the day, because it's not gonna be a platform that suits your needs. Amazon is just like any other retail store. If, for example, I get my products in Walmart, right? And then they are the resellers, I'm the wholesalers, they say how they want their product. If I'm lucky enough to get my product on their shelves, they're gonna ask me exactly, they're gonna tell me exactly how I want it. And if for some reason that product is not performing the way it should, or if I'm too much of a nuisance for them, then they are going to cancel my account. They're going to say, hey, you know what? We don't want you selling on here anymore. Same thing with Amazon. If Amazon notices like all these things are wrong with you, with your account, and there's your day after day after them, then it's not going to be worth it for them, and they're just going to cancel your account. So pay close attention to your seller performance. Make sure that it's above their required range, and if you have any questions on what those ranges are or how to find them on your account, then let me know, and I'll be happy to get on the phone with you or make a meeting with you and go over that. Okay, so don't get your account closed, and keep your seller performance where it should be. Talk to you soon.